My dear friends, as you know, we have dedicated this year as the Year of the Rosary. And so it is fitting that the Annual Diocesan Appeal be a time when all of us count our blessings. And in this beautiful Diocese of Peoria that stretches from the Mississippi River to the Indiana border, we are truly blessed by the many gifts that God has bestowed on all of us. We belong to a church that dates back nearly 2,000 years, and we love it intensely. Every day we should count our blessings, especially the fact that we belong to the Catholic Church. But it is also our responsibility to help ensure that the Church will always be here, not only for us, but for our parents, our children, their children, and generations yet to come. One way to show our love for the Church and assume responsibility for its continued existence is to contribute to the Annual Diocesan Appeal. Let us reflect for a moment on some of the things that are so necessary for the future of the Church and for her people. Your annual diocesan support affords the opportunity for our young people to test their vocations as priests, brothers, and sisters, and your support has borne bountiful fruit. This past year, I ordained 6 new priests, and 17 new candidates have joined us for a total of 37 young men studying for the priesthood in the diocese right now. I hope you will pray for them daily as I do. Because of you, the Diocese of Peoria is one of the leading dioceses in America for priestly vocations, and young women have been taking their vows with religious communities in greater numbers as well. Your support for the Newman Centers on our college campuses is where we first encounter many of these young men and women and bring them closer to Christ. Certainly, these are blessings we can count. Of course, the future of the Church is dependent upon the strength of Catholic schools. Our devoted principals and teachers bring the faith to our young people in 41 elementary and 7 outstanding high schools. Today, nearly 13,000 young people in our schools, as well as thousands of others in our CCD programs, are supported by the Annual Appeal. While the future of the Church is often centered on our young, we have a renewed emphasis on helping senior parishioners. Our parish nurse program is helping meet the needs of seniors as they transition from hospitals and nursing facilities back to their home. Caring Companions is an expanding program for in-home counseling of seniors with depression, loneliness, chronic health problems, poor mobility, no transportation, inadequate housing, and financial concerns, all of which threaten their sense of worth. This past year, you helped fund many hours of direct assistance to seniors in our diocese. We hope with your help and God's blessing to expand these programs. Each of us can count our many blessings on a daily basis, but for some less fortunate, they rely on all of us through the Annual Appeal. I want to share a story with you about 2 young brothers, Jake, age 3, and Max, age 5. Often abused and neglected, they spent most of their young lives in and out of foster homes. Finally, we were able to place young Max in a wonderful adoptive home. But Jake spent several more years in and out of foster homes. Jake's dream was realized, and he is now with a loving adoptive family. But Max never forgot his little brother and asked his adoptive dad to help find Jake. Through the efforts of Catholic Charities, this past fall, we were able to reunite the 2 boys after 5 years of separation. Your support through the Annual Appeal made this reunion possible. And you do many other things too numerous to mention, with your support of dozens of programs and agencies in the diocese. Programs of prayer and worship, evangelization, youth activities, Hispanic ministry, continuing education for priests, pre-Cana for engaged couples, natural family planning, pastoral care, ministry to the hospitalized, the homebound, those in nursing homes, our widowed and divorced program that reaches out to those who mourn the loss of a spouse, special masses for scouts and special anniversaries. Of special note is our support for those dealing with abortion. For the past 4 years, Rachel's Vineyard is a week of healing and reconciliation for men and women wounded by abortion. Recently, 2 women walked away from an abortion facility, saying they could not go through with it. We were there to offer them our love, support, and encouragement. Praise God, we now have 2 more blessings we can count. These are tough economic times in a society that is increasingly secular. The church and the people it serves need your support. Please prayerfully consider the amount you can give to the Annual Diocesan Appeal as a thanks to God for his many blessings. May God bless each and every one of you.